Hello everyone, welcome to weather. The dry season officially begins for Trinidad and Tobago. Meanwhile, choppy seas continue in sheltered bays, so fish folk and boaters take care venturing out. So the Trinidad and Tobago Meteorological Service declares the onset of the 2024 dry season. The official start is January 10th, 2024, and by coincidence, the 2024 dry season begins on the same date as the 2016 dry season. So the start dates of the dry season can vary by several weeks, however, following the seasonal changes that usually occurs during December. And the dry season outlook was issued earlier. Seasonal forecasters expect near normal rainfall for the period from January through till May. However, water resources may be impacted by the drier than normal conditions for the first part of the dry season, then buffered by some wetter than normal conditions for the second half of the dry season. Now, despite this, the fire service still expects forest fires as the fire season overlaps the dry season. So following the warmest year on record in 2023, the 2024 dry season is expected to be warmer than average. And despite some cool nights during January, the influence of warm sea surface temperatures in the Atlantic Ocean will create very warm days from February through May. So looking at the satellite imagery, we see low-level clouds moving briskly across Trinidad and Tobago westwards into the Caribbean Sea. And looking at the weather map, we see the surface Atlantic high pressure responsible for stable and relatively dry conditions across the eastern and central Caribbean. However, this high pressure is pushing fresh to strong easterly winds across the region, creating choppy to rough seas for mariners across the Caribbean basin. And rough seas are affecting the leewards. There are wave heights near 3 meters around Antigua. Meanwhile, offshore Trinidad and Tobago, waves reaching 2.5 meters are still affecting our Atlantic waters. So looking back at home, today's high at Piarco was 31.4 degrees Celsius, right now at 29. Meanwhile, Crown Point was 31.7 degrees Celsius earlier today. This evening, it's now at 30 degrees Celsius. So tonight in Tobago, watch for a generally fair night despite the odd shower, with a nighttime low at 25 degrees Celsius at Crown Point tonight. Here in Trinidad, you can also expect fair night skies, though with the odd shower. Also temperature-wise, at 1 degree low, expect a low at 24 degrees Celsius tonight at Piarco. Thursday, Tobago can expect mostly fair and breezy conditions despite isolated showers, and a high at 32 degrees Celsius. And this is for both islands, but temperature-wise, factor in humidity, that 32 will feel like 34 degrees Celsius on Thursday. So checking the outlook now, Friday, we can look forward to fair to partly cloudy conditions alongside that beautiful breeze, but also with a few showers around. Then heading into the weekend, Saturday, we will see variably cloudy skies with scattered light to moderate showers around, and these similar conditions are expected overnight. So mariners, seas are moderate. Look for waves from 2 to 2.5 meters offshore and near 1.5 meters in sheltered bays, but occasionally choppy in Atlantic waters. And spring tide remains in effect, so high tides will be higher than normal, which will be at 4:27 a.m., 3:49 p.m. with low tides at 9:36 a.m. and 10:36 p.m. Now for your recap, mariners, be careful, especially during high tide.